Good morning, Deify here, and welcome back to Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements, 16 more children, one more Steam friend, but soon, very soon, we will actually have them all, I'm sure. Oh my gosh, we don't have any more good news. Kieran Wigwine. Unfortunately, Georgia and I have decided to split up as we had very little in common. There were some things I liked about Georgia, mainly her attraction to occult trinkets, but her unnatural dedication to being outrageous was just a step too far. I maybe told a couple of little lies just for the sake of conversation. I don't know how we even got together. I didn't like her that much. I'm a terrible matchmaker. And Ben sighed, okay, we got something. Henrietta and I are still together and we have a place of our own. We both really enjoy fake tan. We're so compatible that I can easily live with her obsession with teeth whitening. Best thing is that I was completely honest with her. We're really happy together. This could be for life. At least we got, some decent news out of this. Alright, we're going to start with Woody Barnridge. Ooh, I must be a little tired. I'm seeing some color spots. He's a one-star teaching assistant and a Virgo born on September 20th, and he's looking for a woman. He's interested in doing lunges, gas masks, and pottery. And he loves hazel eyes and ginger hair. He's relaxed, methodical, introvert, traditional, and romantic. His bad habit is being a tightwad, and his guilty pleasure is rock nightclubs. Yeah, definitely a practical type. So how about Saffron Waglow? We've seen her before. She's a 2-star craft potter and a Virgo as well, so they line up there. They both like pottery, believe it or not. The potter likes pottery. And they'll have 1 tick of attraction, which is fine, and 2 for 3, which is fine. If we can get a 4 for 5, though, that would be pretty great. Oh boy, howdy do I have some stories for this episode. This is actually the same night as the last episode. The last one was recorded around 5. This one being recorded around 1 in the morning. So I guess it is a different night. Something cold with no meat would be fabuloso. So I'm going to start with the really easy story to tell. Of course, it's the salad. Watched the hockey game. Pretty great. Sharks absolutely dominated the Kings. That is a great way to start the season. That's how I want to start every game, really. Just 5-1 victories all throughout the year. That sounds fine. I'll take that. Oh, they don't line up there. Okay. But now on to the real stories, and I'm going to kind of set up the premise for this story on this date, because I think it will take either an entire date or 2 to tell the actual story. But it was really weird, and I feel the need to say it. But so anyways, let me tell you a little bit about Santa Cruz itself, or at least the campus of UC Santa Cruz. So UC Santa Cruz is an absolutely beautiful place, and it's right in the middle of some redwood forests. Oh boy, 2 out of 5. And so what that means during the day is that you have very nice trails that go through the woods as you try and get to class, and it's all nice, and but then the sun goes down and the entire feeling goes away. So so when the lights go out, you're still in the forest with all of those like normal shadow things going on, because let me tell you, oh my gosh, I did it too early. Shadows are no fun, but so it's dark, it's poorly lit. Oh my gosh, this place has no lighting, and what little lighting there is, sometimes the lights just go out randomly, and by randomly I mean right when you're walking underneath them. So just imagine that you're walking down the path, and then the light goes out, and you're like, why is this happening to me? Who hates me? All of our buildings are old. This one's not really relevant to the story, but all of the buildings are old. And so like in the physics labs, they're just loose. It's just like a cement building, and there's like loose pipes or free floating pipes. And it honestly looks like you could just film one of the world's best horror movies here. So Santa Cruz is just kind of a scary place. And I just need this selfie to go well so that I can move on to the next date and actually start telling my story. But I think I missed one. Man, I really can't see. This is like actually kind of a problem. Should I be concerned about this? I mean, probably, but okay. Okay, and then, yeah, let's get out. We'll ask her on a second date, but we won't take her on one, because it's just, you know, it's the best thing we do sometimes. Okay, yep, rather excited. Fantastic. Yes, all the money. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I can just be like, yeah, let's get ready for the next date. I guess I could try Priscilla Easterny, the VIP angel investor and a Taurus. They have 1 tick of attraction, which isn't very good for VIPs, but they're 2 out of 3, and it might be okay. So now on to actual story time. So like I said just at the end of the last date, Santa Cruz, actually did I say it? I don't know. Santa Cruz would make a wonderful place to shoot like a perfect horror movie. There's everything you need, forests and darkness and awfulness and something cold with fish. Yep, that's here too. Let's get Surströmming. So I'm going to tell you about my horror movie that I just had, and this was the weirdest thing that happened. So all my friends live across campus because I got moved out of my college. So that means to get there, I need to do, it's about a 25-minute walk. So I'm walking over there just after the San Jose game ends, so around 10:30, because I'm going to practice my presentation that I need to give tomorrow, and they're the easiest ways to do that. So I'm walking through one of the forest paths, and I forgot my headphones this time. Probably worked out for the best, but I hear footsteps running up behind me. This triggers the light above me to turn off, and that's scary enough as it is. I turn around, and there is this guy sprinting full speed right towards me. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm not really a fan. I kind of like brace myself because I think that he might be coming after me, but he does not. He sprints right past me, and I'm thankful for that. I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. But oh geez, I haven't been very good at memorizing where things were. Spooky ghost, spooky ghost, spooky ghost, spooky ghost. So, great that I once watched a horror movie. It was more funny than scary. Oh, no, this one was not more funny than scary. So he runs past me and then stops about 100 feet in front of me under the next light and just stands there. He's not like on his phone or anything. He is literally just standing there. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, why is this guy just like waiting for me? But I keep walking and I increase my pace. And I just walk by him. And from the moment where he ran past or stopped running and I walked by him and then he finally got out of sight, he just stood there underneath the light. I don't really know what he was doing, but okay. So then I passed that part. That part was scary enough, and I get to this parking lot. And I'm like freaking out. I'm already like looking over my shoulders. I hear voices coming from the forest. No doubt people getting high because it's Santa Cruz. Okay, 07177, oh, wow. 0717767. 0717767. That is a really easy phone number. I wish that were my phone number. But so I hear voices, no doubt people getting high because they do that. But then I hear like clicking to the left of me, and I just whip my head to the left, and then I see, I don't think this is gonna work out. I see 3 deer standing there, and they're like 10, 15 feet away. Oh, that's another thing. Animals don't mind people. So those deers scared like the pants off me for the second time. Now I'm going to skip to the next one and then continue my story. So I'm going to try Milena Littlebig just because she seems kind of different. She seems kind of edgy, which would be good for his guilty pleasure. She's a Taurus. They'll have 2 ticks of attraction, and we need to learn everything else about her. But back to the story. So after my run-in with the deer, I call up my friend who's waiting at where I'm headed, and I just start talking to her because I'm just like, okay, let me just tell you about all this weird stuff that's been happening, and can you just like talk with me the rest of the way, because I'm already a little freaking out. Something cold with no meat and nothing fried. Cold, no meat, nothing fried. Yeah, there we go, that'll do it. Inari sushi. So I'm talking with her, and I start getting towards my destination. Then we start joking about some stupid things, and I end up saying something like, no, I can't do that, my mom has a curfew and I need to be home real soon. Just an absolute joke, because, you know, I'm in college and my mom can't hold a curfew on me while I'm here. But, and then this is another part where it's like almost in the forest, and super dark lighting, and it's right at the base of like the largest staircase on campus. There's this guy standing there, and he's like engulfed in shadows. Oh man, okay, so I need to do this. Darn. Fruit van dub, fruit van dub green, fruit van dub green cap, fruit van dub green cap ban, fruit van dub green cap ban, fruit van dub green cap ban. So banana split. Yep, let's do that. Okay, great. So he's standing there and he overhears me, and this guy, he's got like long hair like mine, but I can just smell him from where I am, and let me tell you, the only word to describe it is dank. This guy was high. So far gone. But he just kind of turns towards me and then just starts following me as I'm walking by, like with his eyes, and he's just like scanning me. And then as I walk by, he says the advice that I'm never going to follow and never going to forget. You should smoke DMT, man. Everything will make sense then. And he said it just like that, like deadpan, like horror movie style. And then I'm like, okay, I'll keep that in mind. And then I like started speed walking and then eventually running. And this is actually going to take longer than I thought, so I'll wait for the next client and the next date to continue, because we're only halfway done. So now we have the poet Homer. Homer Netward. He's a 2-star nurse and a Sagittarius looking for a woman he's interested in. Wow. I don't know if you guys like know that feeling when you see color spots and it like blurs out part of your vision. It's doing that a lot to me. I think it's just because it's kind of dark and my screen is bright. Maybe I should have turned on the overhead light. I didn't even realize it was off. I probably should have. Is the video fine? Yeah, video looks fine, so I'm not super worried about it. He likes visiting wildlife sanctuaries, grocery shopping, and spooky old houses. And he loves hazel eyes and black hair. He's active, carefree, introvert, traditional, and romantic. His bad habit is snoring, and his guilty pleasure is watching zombie movies. Well, I wish I hadn't... Oh wait, I didn't get rid of her. We have that girl who likes zombie movies. Oh, they're so not good together, though. She's a Taurus, they don't line up there, they only have 1 tick of attraction, and they're only 3 out of 5. I can't do it. I think I'm going to try Regina Nethersea. She's a 1-star personal assistant and a Virgo. They'll have 3 ticks of attraction. She likes spoiling children, going to the library, and gardening. That sounds kind of practical to me, and we don't know anything else about her, so let's find out, and then once again, we'll go back to my story. So I've just passed DMT guy, and I literally start running up this really long staircase. It is honestly like 100 steps. It's super long and super windy and super stupid. So I'm running away, and then I'm still talking with my friend on the phone here, and I just ask her, can you please let me into the building, like, as quickly as possible? I don't want to be out here anymore. What do we want? Hot with white meat. And she lets me in. And then, you know, everything goes fine from there. But also, as an aside, when I told my friend about the DMT guy, this is a different friend, this is my guy friend that I hang out with a lot, he gives me the best description ever. He's like, don't ever smoke DMT, it's like taking ice cream scoops out of your brain. And that's just going to stick with me forever, because it's hilarious, ice cream scoops. So anyways, I go over, I give my presentation, things go fine, I feel decently confident about that. Then I have to do the walk back. So I'm texting my friends again, just in case, you know, I'm still a little freaked out here. I'm still looking over my shoulder every now and then. And right as I reach the halfway point, I hear footsteps coming again. And, oh geez, it was another runner. Thankfully not the same one. And thankfully this guy was actually just a runner and didn't stop right behind me, but he scared me because he was coming around a corner, so I couldn't see him. But, yikes. Okay. You know, let's do this. Evening out, do you prefer a quiet pub or back nightclub? Okay, well there are 3 for 4 so far. So he comes by and then I'm freaking out again. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep texting my friend until I actually get back to my dorm. And I keep walking, please swap, good. I keep walking, and then I hit that parking lot where the deer were, and I hear a car coming up behind me, a really old car, really like terrible sounding, like sickly car. and I look behind me, and it's this car that I have seen around campus a lot. Like 4 or 5 times already. And it's like a white sedan, and it's painted on the sides, and like badly spray painted, like with designs. And it drives by me, but the thing is, I've never seen this car in like one place. I've seen it all over campus, so I have no way of triangulating where it's from. I've seen it at my college, I've seen it at the college I used to attend, I've seen it in the middle of campus, I've seen it on the outskirts of campus. And so that's just a little unnerving. Whew, but another date, I'll give them a second date. I believe in them. Okay, we're almost done with the story, I swear, I promise. Stick with me, all will be good. I mean, I'm still alive, so it can't be that bad. I just think I am in a horror movie at this point. And what do we want? Something hot with red meat. Like grilled pork on skewers. Okay, so the car passes, and then I'm walking down the same forest path as where the sprinter was. Thankfully, he's not still standing under the light. That would have been way too much for me. But again, the light goes out as I walk under it. That's not exceptionally scary because it happens almost every night, but I still don't like it because I'm still on edge. And then finally, right as I'm nearing my dorm, I see a skunk. And that's like the least exciting part of this story, but it seemed like a great way to end it because, you know, there it is. There's a skunk. I'm gonna do this instead of romance because I know they line up there. I want to see. Okay, so they're like 4 out of 5. This is really good. Okay, and now to end that with a good story, I get back to my dorm and then I head upstairs. I'm just about in to get to my room, but then I realize there's a lot of people sitting in the hallway, and then I kind of start talking with them, and they're working on an essay. They're all freshmen, they're in a core class, and they're working on their essays for that, all 4 of them, and we just start talking, and then my RA is like coming out, and I end up finally meeting him after 3 weeks of school. He seems like an awesome guy, but I just haven't been around, and it was just a good ending to an otherwise horror movie. Which is all just great, because I forgot to say my pitch for tomorrow is a horror game, so I guess it's suitable, right? It had a pleasantly subtle overtone of wistful wondrousness. It had an intensely intricate moistness. It had a hint of heavenly delightfulness. It had an increasingly intoxicating texture. It was beautifully and thoughtfully presented, and it had a dreamy, inspired aftertaste. So yeah, anyways, so I'm talking with them for a while, I'm talking with my RA for a while, things are going well, and then I finally decide to come in here, and I just have to recount these tales, because I kind of gotta treat this series like a blog, or a vlog sometimes, because interesting things sometimes happen in my life, and I want people to know about them. Okay, Sean, get in here. Sean Lightstone almost has my birthday, but not quite. He's a school teacher looking for a woman. He's interested in hunting, collecting antiques, and Sudoku. He loves green eyes and brown hair. He's active, carefree, introvert, traditional, and romantic. His bad habit is being overly sentimental, and his guilty pleasure is modern architecture. Bit of a vintage type. So I'm thinking the color spots are due to dehydration, so I'm trying to drink some water, but we'll see how that goes. Marcia Flemgasket here is a 3-star IT consultant and a Libra. They're kinda horoscopically okay, but they both like hunting. They'll only have one tick of attraction, but if personality lines up also, this could be very good. Well, now I'm out of stories to tell, I think. Pretty sure I got all of it. I got the sprinter, the deer, DMT man, giving the presentation in general, the car, the second sprinter, the car, and the skunk. So yeah, I believe I covered it all. So something cold with fish. So now I gotta go back to, actually talking about the game. That's gonna be difficult. It's difficult to even watch the game for me, but we'll make do, I'm sure. So when watching TV, do you prefer a nice period drama or a saucy soap? You're one of those people. Why would you be a sauce head, as I totally always call them and did not just make up on the spot? Believe me, please. Well, their personalities, we're off to a great start with these two. Yes, this could get interesting, if you say so. Alright, well, let's hope that we get a 2 out of 3, because then I'll give them a second date chance. Otherwise, I think we're kind of just wasting our time. So, when cleaning the house, do you clean thoroughly or just do the obvious bits? Okay, just the obvious bits. There's one. We're doing fine. Just gonna go make a phone call, so we just need the long blonde one with brown eyes, I believe. Or I guess I just long hair, because it won't help me, and it's light brown, not blonde. That's my tiredness coming out. Maybe I should make this my last client, or do one more if... No, he should probably be my last client. That'll take me, it'll be a little short, but that'll take me up to about 37 minutes, I think, if these two wind up getting together. Granted, that may not happen, so... So music venue, would you rather get up and dance or sit and watch? Oh, sit and watch. Okay, well, maybe we shouldn't set up these two then. They don't seem like they're doing a very good job at making each other happy. Oh man, and we are like so low on money. I've just been needing to cheat a lot recently, and that's really strange. I'm not gaining any money from all this. I wish I were. Stop. Yes! Definitely sit and watch, of course. Let's give them 25%, so 441 and 220, so 882 and 220 will be roughly 441 to 882 plus 220. Oh, it's 11. Okay, well, that's fine. We might still be able to get a second date. Please. Okay, we did get it. Not in the best way, but I think I'll just find him someone else. So, how about Harmony Lovefast? She's a 2-star bank clerk. Wow, my eyesight's already better. This water's actually helping. And maybe I was just overheated and not dehydrated then. And a Gemini, so they kinda line up there. 2 ticks of attraction. She likes battle reenactments, ab crunches, and health and safety. It's kinda sporty, kind of practical. Let's try it out. Okay, Australian food it is. This may be our last date. If it's not, it will be our second to last. Nice shade of green eyes, black hair, very good, and short light brown waitress. And a hot dish with white meat. That's gonna be the chicken veg pie, of course, because it's chicken. And vegetables. Can't go wrong with that. Isn't that just like shepherd's pie, though? Sounds like shepherd's pie to me. Solo games. Solo games are great. I'm so glad that you two are getting along. Already better than the last people, so let's keep it up, shall we? I guess we'll still do spiciness, because, well, we didn't really have an option for the personality traits that I feel like we still need if we get one of the mini-games. Like, we haven't gotten the spider mini-game, but we didn't get organization, but we got the X, and we even got the dessert one, and we got pachinko, and we got the farting. So yeah, organization's really the only one I need, and it's the only one I didn't get. So, oh, she's gonna go fix or retire. Okay, so bowl cut, black bun, and then just a white buttony shirt. That's literally all she has. She's the easiest to remember forever. She just throws on. Let me just go throw on my military uniform. Hold on one second. I'm gonna do that one day. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom for 5 minutes, change into like my general's outfit. Just come in. By the way, here's my Medal of Honor. I don't have a Medal of Honor. I'm not that good. Okay, I'm not even in like the military or anything. Don't get the wrong idea about me. Okay, when playing board games, do you play to win or play for fun? Oh, play to win. Okay, well, I'm not gonna send these two out on a second date then, because they're not striking me as a very good match. Yay. Come on, give me that 5 coins, give me that 5 coins. Every little bit counts when you make me cheat so much. There we go, and I have to say play to win, or play to win. Some delicious complimentary chocolates. I guess this is a good one. You don't like honeycomb joy and you like Turkish delight. Let's see what we got for you. Look, lime plosion. That's fine, right? And we're going to get this game right this time. Look, fancy fondant. Wow, we're going to play it like perfectly. There's your favorite. Turkish delight, absolute favorite. What a fantastic selection. You really are a chocolate master and you managed to find your favorite, which is super. Too bad that you guys just aren't that good together. Oh, I'm so sorry. Would you like to see me again? Yeah, she had a delightful time. That's good, but I'm going to find someone else. You know what? They're both 2 stars. It probably won't be terrible to try and set them up with each other. Maybe I should have done it before, but that's okay. We got another nice venue, and we have a flock of seagulls, full beard man, and want a hot dish with fish. It's going to be the lutefisk, right? Yep. Intensely offensive odor. Very good, very divine. Yes, offensive and divine. That sounds like a perfume. Offensive, divine. I don't want to say like any, oh, you know what, that's not so bad. I didn't even see what it was. We can't help being overly sentimental. Oh my gosh, so repulsive being overly sentimental. Well, at least now I know that this girl would hate me, if we ever met in real life. Okay, well, how about guilty pleasure then? I don't see this going over very well. Modeling reality shows, that's great. This is going well. Look at how good of a date we're having. Look at how good this is. This doesn't work out. I'm just gonna need to set you up with someone who's like actually probably bad for you. And we like modern architecture. It's the regular. Yeah, it is. Oh boy, her name is Harmony. It's Charming Harmony. Charmony, if you will. Yep, zoink, give me that. So they are either their best thing with each other's bad habits and guilty pleasures is neutral, which of course means I should pair them up together. Oh man, this is awful. Okay, well they do want to go swimming together, if you know what I mean. Oh man, and we got the chef again. Okay, let's see. It had the unabashed overtone of youthful exuberance, it had a lusciously luxuriant texture, it had a fabulously creamy moistness, it had a hint of extravagant opulence, had a delectable underbelly of a divine nectar, it was delightfully and artfully well presented, and it was deliciously and utterly satisfying. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. It is that time to go. You know what? If I can, I will, just because I'm lazy. Okay, he quite likes them. You want to get more serious? Yep. Most agreeable. These two are not my best match by any means, but they are a match. Well, at least we have good news from Woody. It's not that good, though. Milena and I are still a couple and we've moved in together. We do both so enjoy rock nightclubs. I love her so much that I can easily tolerate her predilection for leaving clothes on the floor, and because I was totally honest with her, I know her love will endure. We're so in love and things just couldn't be rosier, yada yada yada. It doesn't matter to me if you're not having babbies. We're never gonna get this. We're never gonna get this. But we got a digital pedometer. Okay, well, it's about time for me to head to bed. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I thank you for listening to my story time. I hope you enjoyed it. I like telling stories of my life. It's just fun for me. I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements. Goodbye.